Having the ability to manifest an idea and create said idea is an incredible feeling. This holds true for those looking to create video games, stories, animations, movies, and more. However, some don't have the tools necessary in order to see their ideas come to life. This all may change with the release of Hytale's creative tools. My name is Nixon, and today we take a look at nearly 900 survey responses to the question, what type of content are you looking to create in Hytale?
Designed for comfort, built for performance, the Onyx gaming headset combines the best of both worlds. Forget the flashing lights, the Onyx headset is all about quality. Enjoy high-fidelity audio and all the features you want as a gamer. Pluggable performance. Immerse yourself in the game.
Before we dive into the specifics of the survey, I want to explain what Hytale has done. After the trailer was released, some of our survey respondents started learning how to code, how to animate, and learning Craft Studio, all in preparation for Hytale's release. These creators are excited that they will have the proper tools at their fingertips in order to create their visions within the game. One respondent went on to say how they have been working with a friend on a game they have wanted to develop for 10 years now. With Hytale's release, they believe they can finally make this game, turning their dream into a reality. As a creator, it is amazing to see how fired up people are to create these visions they have had for so long. Some respondents are even thinking about stepping up to the plate and taking a swing at creating content for YouTube. I know I speak for the entire Game Guru team when I say we can't wait to see all your creations. Now let's get into some of the content you all are planning to create. Respondents are so excited to dive into the Hytale model maker and create their own weapons and armor. Creators are looking forward to creating weapons from other games, movies, or shows. Weapons like Thor's mighty hammer Mjolnir, or Thanos' killing Stormbreaker, the energy sword from Halo, a Jedi's most powerful weapon, the lightsaber, or maybe even the sword in the stone Excalibur. Other respondents are looking to make more modern weapons, creating all sorts of firearms from various FPS games and going big, creating massive machine-like tanks. We have already seen modern weapons showcased by the Hypixel team. Everyone will remember this Rambo Quebec holding an AK-47. You definitely don't want to mess with their trees. Looking at the armor side of things, some future creators want to recreate Fallout's Brotherhood of Steel power armor, the badass Daedric armor from Skyrim, the Mountain's Kingsguard armor from Game of Thrones, or perhaps a fully functional Iron Man suit. Weapons and armor are going to be an essential part of Hytale, and so many of our respondents are eager to create their own unique weapons or armor sets. It will be interesting to see the unique ideas creators make, and for those making swords, don't forget, the best swords have names. Now, a weapon or armor set is useless if there's no one to wield or equip these items. Some creators are excited to dive into character creation, creating avatars we love, or possibly hate. Others are excited to create something completely unique, with new races, hair, or accessories that may not be added into the base game. There are also a handful of players excited to make characters from famous games, movies, or shows. With the Marvel Cinematic Universe being a huge success, it's no surprise players are eager to recreate some of Earth's mightiest heroes in Hytale. Other respondents know winter is coming and will need to recreate Jon Snow, Daenerys Targaryen, Tyrion Lannister, or other Game of Thrones characters in Hytale to take on the White Walkers who have set their sights on Orbis. Maybe players need to recreate the Dragonborn from Skyrim to take on the dragons of Orbis. Whatever the case, there are plenty of characters that can be recreated in Hytale. Moving away from playable characters, some want to create NPC characters. NPC characters that have a unique purpose in their world. I won't talk too much about NPCs since we have a survey response video coming up talking about how you want NPCs to influence your Hytale experience. About 50 animals have already been showcased in Hytale, and creators can't wait to see what animals do not make it into the base game. This will give all animal-loving creators a chance to recreate their favorite animals and add them to their adventures. Finally, we can't wait to jump in and fight some great enemies and creatures in Hytale. However, some of you can't wait to be the ones creating these enemies or creatures for the rest of the world to fight in their own worlds. The Game Guru team can't wait to see what unique enemies all of you will create, and one request from Kodiak would be to create challenging bosses for him to take on. Again, a lot of you plan on recreating enemies from different games, movies, or shows, so leave a comment down below of what enemies or creatures you plan on recreating in Hytale. One tool that I personally can't wait to get my hands on is Hytale's Movie Maker tool. Respondents are so excited to tell stories they have been writing for years. Stories with personality, characters you care about, and a message to take from the movie. Other movie makers want to recreate existing movies/shows with their own spin to it. Maybe fans of Game of Thrones haven't been enjoying season 8 and possibly want to rewrite and reshoot the episodes. We don't know how extensive the Movie Maker tool is, but it could perhaps be a possibility. Creators are excited to use the Movie Maker tool to promote their other creations by making trailers for servers, minigames, mods, let's plays, and many other things. This will just be another great tool at the disposal of creators. Again, Hytale is providing a tool that many people may not have had access to before, and giving them a chance to promote their creations with a high quality trailer. There are some movie creators who are not sure what movies they will make but know what genre they will be looking to write stories for. Genres like actions with lots of battle scenes, comedies, nature documentaries, superhero movies, romantic movies, and again, so much more. Maybe someone will make the next blockbuster movie that will appear on the big screens. Hytale's theater screens, that is. Hypixel is known for their minigames in Minecraft, and some of our favorites will be returning to Hytale. Even though Hypixel will have their own minigames returning, the team has gone on to say that they want to see someone make a server in Hytale that was like the Hypixel server in Minecraft. They want to see who will create a server with all these minigames for other players to enjoy. There were a lot of great ideas for minigames in the survey, but one that stood out to me was a game mode called Mob Arena. From my understanding, it would be something like a gladiator arena. The player chooses weapons and armor from a selection provided to them. Once the selection has been made, the player enters the arena to face off against mobs. While fighting the mobs, a player is also trying to win over the crowd in the fight. After a fight, a player wins a certain amount of gold and unlocks new challenges, weapons, and armor. Other minigame ideas include a player defending their base against wave of mobs, a Call of Duty equivalent to gun game, Alien vs Predator, and of course new Battle Royale games. Whatever the case, there will be many exciting minigames for all of us to play and become fans of. We just have to wait and see what players create. Minecraft is unique because it's a game that keeps on giving. The reason being, fans begin to create their own servers that players could try out to give them a brand new experience. Odds are this will be no different in Hytale. When Hytale was announced, players quickly began working on server ideas. Going through the results, I saw a lot of themes people were basing their servers on. Themes like a zombie apocalypse survival server, a medieval/fantasy themed server, modern themed servers, and space themed servers. Our results again show that players want to recreate the worlds of shows, games, and movies, but make them into servers. Some of these are Super Mario, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Skyrim, GTA, Game of Thrones, Star Wars, and Pokemon servers. There was also a great server idea that came from one of our Discord members, Remore. His idea was to create a Titanfall-inspired server where players could experience the exciting mobility of pilots or the powers of a Titan. Remore would introduce new maps, weapons, and abilities in an interesting way, having an admin use a special third-team access that allows an admin to act like a boss for the remainder of a match. Finally, some of you have servers based off of game genres, like MMORPGs, first-person shooters, RPGs, and real-time strategy servers. Or perhaps some players are just going to recreate their Minecraft servers in Hytale. Whatever the type of server the Hytale community plans on creating, we can expect to have plenty of things to do in Hytale if we need a break from our adventure maps. There is one community that we cannot forget about when the Hytale comes out, and that is the modding community. There are already so many modders in the Hytale community preparing their first mod ideas for the game. The Hytale community are even responding to people's ideas with, well, if it's not in the game at the start, it can always be modded in. With that being said, the survey results included many mod ideas. Something that popped out to me was adding features to existing mobs. A feature could be Trorork's having a Quebex head on its belt. This small detail could be terrifying to see and may make players think twice before attacking a group of Trorork, who may have just beheaded some Quebecs. Hytale will be a game with lots of materials, so it's only fitting to see that modders are interested in creating industrial mods to be able to have mass production of materials. On the other hand, other modders may not want to have mass productions but machines that help with mining, woodcutting, fishing, and other materials, but these machines have a limit and will need to be repaired if overused. There are so many mods that we will probably see modders create, and so a few other ideas include making the game more realistic looking, having rope mechanics if they are not not in the game already, environmental hazards like acid rain, new combat mechanics, new NPC interactions, wars between factions, and many, many more. Hytale looks to offer very promising tools that creators are planning to utilize to see their creations come to life. With so many great ideas, it's so hard to get to all of them in this video. If you didn't see your idea appear in this video, please feel free to leave a comment down below with your idea, or perhaps come join me and the rest of the Game Guru community in our Discord server. My name is Nixon, and together with the Game Gurus, we can strive to reach the next level.